Hello and welcome back to the Second Tier Talk channel where we talk all things championship. My name's Connor. To my right is Mr. Harrison.
Yeah.
Think you're in a better mood than me.
I'm scared for you.
Unfortunately, I lost last week's predictions, so the forfeit was doing a spoonful of ground cinnamon, which I have got right next to me, ready to go. Let me just get this up. So just so you can see it mounted on the spoon. May as well get straight into it. No wasting any time. Fuck you, Harrison. You're a prick.
Chin. Oh my God.
Oh, that is fucking grim.
I thought you were going to spit your guts up.
Oh, because like,
Are you right?
oh God.
Oh, mate. I expect to see camera just brown just everywhere.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Connor, my hat goes off to you. Fair play, mate.
Oh,
Took it like a champ.
I did do that like a champ, to be fair. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Oh, that is fucking disgusting. Anyway, it's a new round. It's a new day, and I need to get my payback on Harrison, so I need to be on form this week. Because I'm definitely not doing that again. So we're on round 13. Obviously, the channel was set up quite late, so we have only done 2 or 3 videos on this, and I do apologise for anyone that were expecting videos last week. Me and Harrison both had busy weeks. It was my birthday on Thursday. I turned 26. So I was busy Thursday and Friday. Harrison were busy on Saturday and Sunday, so didn't really have time. So we thought we'd just obviously roll it across to this set of fixtures. So, oh God, midweek games. We've got no wasted time, mate. We're going to go straight in. We've got Brum versus Millwall. How do you think that one's going to go?
See, for me, it's Birmingham very iffy currently. You know what I mean? It's a team they've spent heavily in summer. Hasn't necessarily paid off as what people would have thought. Millwall, brilliant start to the season for them. I think they will probably drop off towards the end, but as it stands, very good start. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Millwall win.
I like it, mate. I'm going to go for Millwall. I've had a fantastic start, and they are really hard to beat. And obviously, Birmingham have been a bit underwhelming. I am going to go for a 1-1 draw. No wasting time, mate. I think it's definitely going to be a close game. I won't be surprised at any result in this one, to be fair. But I am going to go for a 1-1, conservative 1-1.
Yeah,
moving swiftly on, we have got Bristol versus Blackburn. Bristol coming off the back of an absolute tonking at the hands of Stoke. Blackburn had a little bit of a turnaround in form. Obviously, they managed to beat Southampton. I'm not too sure who they played on the weekend. Who did they play this weekend?
Oh, good time, mate.
Off the top of my head, mate, I'm not too sure, but they seem like they've turned a little bit of a corner since, obviously, they lost to us, Sheffield United. They seem to have turned a little bit of a corner. So, how have you got this one?
I've got this one a 2-1 Bristol win. I think they'll bounce back. I think because obviously they've had, apart from obviously the thrashing, they've had quite a decent start. I think they'll bounce back, in honesty. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Bristol win.
Yeah, I see the thought process on that one, mate. And I've got a similar result, a little bit different, just to try and get those extra points on board if I can do. But I have got Bristol 2-0.
That's fair
Just
enough.
I think they're going to, after the tonking that they had on the weekend, they're going to be gunning for blood, aren't they? They're going to want to get back on track. They've had a good start to the season. And I think they'll have too much for Blackburn. We've played both teams this season. We know what both teams are about, and Bristol looked by far a better team. It's not how it works all the time, but based on the eye test, I am going to go Bristol. I'm going to go 2-0. And we will move swiftly on to the next one, mate. We've got another high-flying team against a team that's very on and off. One week they get a fantastic result, next week they're just absolute shit, to put it bluntly. We've got Charlton versus West Brom. How do you see this one?
This is a hard one to gauge, is because Charlton have done way better than people expected. They're doing the best of the most, or they're doing the best. They're doing the best of the promoted teams that came up from League One last season, unexpectedly as well. But West Brom, like I said, they're hit and miss. They are hit and miss. They have got the quality. They know they've got the quality. We know they've got the quality. So I've gone for a 1-1.
Yeah. You know what, mate? I was very close to going for a draw on this one, but I'm leaning towards Charlton. I really am leaning towards Charlton, so I'm going to go for a 1-0.
That's fair enough.
And my thought process is, if West Brom can't break Wednesday down and they can't get
Yeah.
a goal against Wednesday, Charlton are hard to break down. We've played Charlton. We know how they set up, and they are really solid defensively. So I'm going to go for a 1-0. It's Nathan Jones masterclass inbound. I think that's what we're going to see. So I just want to clarify for anyone, if we've got any new viewers to this video, I want to clarify how it works. So for each fixture, your prediction, if you get the result correct, you get a point. If you get the score and the result correct, you get 2 points. If you get the result and score wrong, obviously you get 0 points. However, we do have a marquee fixture that me and Harrison both get to choose. We get to choose separate fixtures. We can't choose the same one we can't choose the same team to win 2 weeks in a row, but we can have a marquee fixture where we choose a game out of the games that we've got on the list. And if we get the result and the score correct on that one, the points are doubled. If we get the result correct, the points are doubled. So if I predicted, let's say, Birmingham and Millwall to draw, but I had 1-1 and the result was 0-0, I'd get 2 points for that. But if I had 1-1, I'd get 4 points for that, if that makes sense. I know that were a little bit confusing, bit of a shit explanation from me. But you've got a bit of background on there. And whoever gets the most points wins that week. The loser has to do a forfeit in the following video. So we will have another predictions video coming out either on Thursday or Friday for the weekend's games, and the forfeit from this round of fixtures will be performed on the following video as well. So stay tuned for that. Probably should have done that at the beginning of the video, but it's in there for you now anyway. I were a bit distracted with the cinnamon.
I'm not surprised.
Right, so we've just done Charlton and West Brom, both of us.
Yeah.
I've gone 1-0, you've gone 1-1, yeah?
Yes.
Brilliant. Another good game. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how this one's going, because I think Ollie McBurney is back and ready to be starting again for Hull now, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got Derby versus Hull. Obviously, Carlton Morris, hat-trick against us on the weekend. First hat-trick in his professional career. Looked the part, bullied defenders. Ollie McBurney, we know what he's all about. He does that sort of thing as well, but links up the play. How do you see this one, mate? Because these are two teams that on the day are really good sides. Derby, not as good so far as what Hull have been, but both very good sides nonetheless.
See, I've gone for a Desmond. Good 2-2.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's going to be a really good game. Probably the game I'm probably actually going to watch. Well, when we're getting inevitably battered, I'll probably switch over to that one, to be honest. But I am looking forward to it. Obviously, Derby come off a very good win against us. Obviously, not hard to beat us, but good 3-1 win away from home against us. Obviously, and then Hull, it's a miss again, but all it takes for an Ollie McBurney masterclass, and that's 2 or 3 goals there. So I'm going for a 2-2. I think it'll be a very good game.
You're going for a 2-2. You know what, mate? I think I'm going to match that. I think I'm going to go for a 2-2 as well. I would teeter in between a 1-1 or a 2-2, but I can see goals in it, because even though Derby defended really well against us on Saturday, there were a couple of last-ditch tackles that they had to make, and I think if a couple of our players were a bit more confident, we probably would have taken a couple of chances and maybe could have got a draw out of game or something like that. I'm not too sure. Hull have definitely got more players that have got more confidence than what we've got. So I think there will be goals, but a little bit of defensive fragility from both teams. So I'm going to match you. I'm going to go 2-2 as well.
Fair enough.
So this we have got as the fixture of the round. That's why the background is the King Power Stadium. We've got Leicester versus Middlesbrough. Leicester struggling a little bit currently. They're not on the best of form, but on paper, got one of the best squads in the Championship, probably the best winger in the Championship, or top 2 or top 3 in Fatawu. Middlesbrough, I fly in, playing good football under Rob Edwards, but they're coming off the back of a bad result this weekend as well, aren't they? They got tonked by Watford.
Yeah.
So, how have you got this one?
I've got this one, a 2-1 Boro win. I think they'll bounce back. Obviously, they've got the quality. We saw that with our own eyes. So they've got the quality. I think they'll be fired up for it. Obviously, there's been a bit of speculation about Rob Edwards with the Wolves job. I've seen his comments, and he's happy where he is. He's focused on his fixture. So I think if
Didn't
Rob
fully
Edwards
dismiss it though, did he?
He didn't fully dismiss it, but if he's fancying this Wolves job, he needs to put a good performance in this game if he wants it or not. So I've gone for a 2-1 Boro win.
2-1 Boro. I'm going to go 3-1 Boro.
Oof.
I'm going to go 3-1 Boro. I've got a feeling about this one. I really do like the way that Middlesbrough play. And I know a lot of Leicester fans don't like Cifuentes, and they're already wanting him out. They're not enjoying. I think Cifuentes is actually a good manager as well. So I'm not too sure how this has gone wrong. But I think he is living on borrowed time a little bit. A couple more bad results, and he's probably going to be out of the door. I'm gonna go 3-1 Middlesbrough.
That's fair enough.
3-1 Middlesbrough. Right, moving on. We have actually missed a fixture out. We have got.
I was going to correct you on that one, but I was waiting.
I'm going to blame it on the cinnamon, mate. I'm going to blame it on the cinnamon.
Can't keep blaming on cinnamon. You'll be doing it again next week.
I'm going to be doing that for the rest of the season. So we have got Ipswich versus Watford. Now, Watford, again, ever since Javi Gracia has come back, they've turned a bit of a corner. They seem to be churning results up, playing really, really well. Ipswich still very on and off. How have you got this one?
See, it's a bit of a, not an odd scoring, but high scoring scoreline, because both teams are hit and miss, and it's incredibly hard to call who's win, who's going to not. If they both show up on the day, it could be a high scoring game, which I've got it as. I've got a 3-2 Ipswich win.
3-2. Fair enough. On paper, I can't see past an Ipswich win. I can see a 2-1. But football's not played on paper; it's played on grass, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to stick with 2-1 because that was my initial feeling. I think the attacking quality that Ipswich have got is just absolutely ridiculous, and I can see substitutes making a difference in this game potentially late on. Watford have not really got too much that can come off at bench. It's their starting 11 and then a couple of substitutes, but nothing major. Ipswich have got game changers that can come off at bench. So I'm going to go 2-1. But moving swiftly on, we're at 13 minutes, so we are going to speed through a couple of these ones, especially the one after the next one, because I don't even want to talk about this one too much.
Good idea.
Yeah, we've got Oxford versus Stoke.
Right, I've gone for, and this is actually going to be my bonus fixture for this week. So if I can repeat last week's or week before's triumph, I've gone for a 3-1 Stoke win. I think Stoke at the minute, we're doing incredibly well. Well. And I think they'll carry on against Oxford. Obviously, we play Oxford, and it's one of the 3 wins we've got this season. Obviously, nothing special whatsoever. Stoke, we've got that quality in the minute. The firing on all cylinders. Divi Mbamba got a hat-trick last week. So I've gone for a 3-1 Stoke win.
You've took my result as well, you bastard, because I were going to go for a 3-1, but I can't because that's your marquee fixture. So I've got to go for something different. I've got to go for something different. I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0.
I can't see past a Stoke win. It's got to be a Stoke win. Oxford, I don't think they'll get anything. I think they'll be absolutely mauled.
Yeah, I think so as well, mate. I think it's going to be domination in terms of statistics, but we'll see what's what. I'm going to go 2-0. Moving swiftly on. Right, I'm going first on this one. Coventry 3-0. Coventry versus Sheffield United.
Can we keep this one short and sweet? Obviously, we're both Sheffield United fans if you're new to this channel. 4-1 Coventry. Next fixture, Connor.
I'm going to change mine, actually. It's 3-1, not 3-0. 3-1. So, next thing, I just don't even want to talk about it because Coventry are just so good. Oh, for fuck's sake, we're going to get
Shut up, stop, because it's literally in a few hours. I'm not excited. Can we move on, please?
Neither am I. I'm going to move on. Right, Preston versus Swansea. This one, Preston, really, really good team. They showed some good fights to obviously come back from behind against us. And they're playing some good stuff. They are playing really, really well. And I think it just goes to show that Paul Eckenbottom is a very underrated manager and he deserves a lot more credit than what he gets. So he's recruited smartly, doing a good job with them. Swansea are pretty much possession ball. Don't do much else. I can't see past a Preston win in this one.
Neither, mate. I've got it as a 2-0 Preston win for all the reasons you have stated. Took the words out my mouth perfectly.
I'm going to go 2-1.
Yeah, it's Preston winning, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah. I'm going to go 2-1. So, next one. This one's going to be an interesting one, I think, because we've got QPR versus Southampton. Southampton have just sacked Will Still.
Is he sacked now, is he?
Yeah, he's gone. So, Southampton have got rid of Will Still. QPR, again, they're a team that can turn anyone over on the day. And then other days, they just really, really struggle. The joys of the Championship, mate. We've picked a fucking fantastic league to build channel around, haven't we?
100%.
Have you got this one?
I've got it as a 1-0 QPR win. I just can't see I can't see Southampton causing much problems, to be honest. Obviously, beat us, but let's be honest, it's not hard at the minute. No. But like I said, QPR, it's a miss. Like you said, one day they can turn up, be not one of the best teams, but up there, one of the best teams in the league in terms of how they're playing, the players they've got. But then next time they turn up the relegation content, it's like, it's hard with them. But Southampton, they've been appalling, haven't they? They have been appalling. So I've got it as a 1-0 QPR win.
So I've got this one as a draw, and I've got it 1-1. I think
fair enough.
The issue with Southampton is at the minute, Ross Stewart being injured, they look a completely different team when Ross Stewart's on pitch. But it's not really an excuse. The attacking talent that they have got is just ridiculous. They've got Cameron Archer. We know him very well. Borough fans know him really well. They've got Adam Armstrong. They've got Tom Fellows, who they just signed from West Brom. Finn Azaz
behind, yeah.
Ridiculous talent. But they're miles off it. So I'm going to go. I think I am going to be predicting Southampton to draw most weeks, to be fair. But moving swiftly on, it's Richard Coney to score for QPR. I'm going to stick by that. Yeah, and I'm going to go Finn Azaz for Southampton if he's fit. I'm not too sure if he's fit, but this one is going to be very, very interesting. I think this is one of the most intriguing games of the round because it could go all sorts of different ways. We've got Wednesday versus Norwich.
I've got this one, Connor, as a 1-0 Wednesday win. And I don't like saying I don't like saying I want Wednesday to win or think they'll win. I don't like it. But I just think with the momentum they've got at the minute, obviously a good point against West Brom. Obviously, Chancellor is now gone. Obviously, the fans are back in the stadium. Obviously, Hillsborough is quite a scary place to go as an opposition side because it's Hillsborough. I've gone for a Wednesday 1-0 win. Obviously, I don't think it'll be a walk in the park, quite frankly, but Norwich have been nowhere near for where they should be. Same with a lot of teams this year. So with everything considered, obviously with the momentum Wednesday have got and how high spirits they are now in terms of a takeover coming from obviously players are now obviously being paid, obviously. So I'm gonna go for, like I said, a 1-0 Wednesday win. Can't see Norwich cause any problems.
I'm gonna go Norwich 2-1.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Norwich 2-1. I do think in my head, I am thinking Wednesday win. But then Josh Sargent pops into my head, and I cannot see this Wednesday team stopping Josh Sargent from scoring. And I think he'll score a couple. And I can't see Wednesday scoring more than one.
Fair enough. That's why I got it as 1-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-1. I just can't see Wednesday stopping Norwich from scoring. I'm gonna hedge my bets and say it could potentially be a 1-1, but I'm gonna go 2-1 because I fucking hate Wednesday as well. Fuck you bastards. So right, final fixture. We've got Pompey versus Wrexham. Kiefer Moore, another hat trick. There's been so many hat tricks in EFL in last week. Kiefer Moore, Mabama, and Carlton Morris, 3 hat tricks in 1 week. Have you got this one? Because before this week, I'd have definitely said a Pompey win.
I would have.
Now I'm not sure.
So, before recording, I was doing my fixtures on a nice pad, so nice to reel off. Couldn't you do it by your head? So, I had it to begin with a 2-1 Pompey win. However, I then realised what happened at weekend. Obviously, Wrexham beat Coventry. And I think they'll have that momentum. Obviously, Fratton Park is not an easy place to go. Not an easy place at all. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Desmond. Okay. I think there'll be goals in this.
Yes.
How many? I'm not sure.
Stinking.
I'm going to go for a 1-1.
There's goals then, goes for 1-1.
I know. I've bottled it, mate. I've bottled it. I had 3-3 in my head, but I don't want to make no predictions like that.
No, that's a wild prediction, Connor.
Yeah, need 6 goals for prediction to come in. So I'm going to go for a 1-1. Pompey are a really, really good side. Press high, especially when they're at Fratton Park. But Wrexham have got Kiefer Moore, who they're going to be able to oof the ball up to, hold the ball up. And they're going to create opportunities, especially with Windass. Windass got an hat-trick or assists against Coventry as well. Yeah, I'm going to stick with
1-1. So, Connor, before we carry on, you need to pick your bonus fixture. I've already done mine. I've gone for the Stoke-Oxford game. What's yours? Oh, he's debating it again.
I'm going to go Coventry. I'm going to go Coventry versus Blades.
He's trying to repeat my trick from last week.
Yeah, I've got to. I'm going to go Coventry versus Blades. I think I predicted that to be 3-1. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I've had that as a 3-1 prediction. I just can't see past it. I do think we'll score because we are starting to create opportunities, and I think it'll be Callum Aware again against his old club as well. But yeah, we are going to get an absolute tonking tonight.
I don't want to think about it. I was happy today. I've been happy today.
I know. We're going to end the video there. We're going to end the video there, mate. So, for everybody that is watching, thank you very much for watching the video. If you could drop a like on the video, drop a comment with your predictions in. The fixtures will be in the description of the video. So if you want to copy and paste it into the comments, put your scores on there, let us know, and obviously keep a tally of your scores. See if you can beat me or Harrison this week. It's not really that fucking hard because we are absolutely atrocious at this, to be honest. But yeah, most importantly, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned, and obviously get ready for the next video that will be coming out this week. Thank you very much for watching.